Disciple with God is With Us. CVT Guitar Lesson for Rick. Rick, thanks for your patience. This is your first CVT lesson. This song you want to tune flat. And so everything will be like standard tuning, but 1 fret lower. Okay, so the top string is technically an E flat. Okay, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, D sharp. You can go by sharps or flats. Usually us guitar players like to call sharps all the time, but the tuning is flat. Okay, we talked quite a bit, and I think for where you're at with playing and being pretty new, you probably couldn't have picked a better song, and there's a few reasons for that. One being there's 4 chords basically for the whole song, and a repetitive strum pattern as well. Okay, so and it's really just a 3-page tab combo, really page 2 and 3, because page 1 is the key and glossary. So first thing I want to show you is the chord outlines. It's A minor, C major, which you're 2/3 of the way there, G major, and F major. These chords can be played different ways. This is how they're doing it. But they're pretty much the most common ways right here. Maybe not with the F chord, but it's still common. So we're starting with A minor, section 1A, 12 seconds in. Everything's time stamped for you if you use the same uploader's name that I use, which is Disciple. 2D, 2G, and 1B. And if it's not clear, the way to check is play it as an arpeggio or individual notes. Starting from the A string, go. They're all clear, we're good to go. The strum pattern. Down, 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 up, down, up. That final up, here is the tough part of the song. Down, 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 up, down, up. That final up is a C major. The good thing of it is, all you gotta do is take your 3rd finger, move it to the 3rd fret A. You can keep these 2 down. So, and on that C chord, it's up, down, 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 up. My 3rd finger, I'm touching underneath string 6. In case I hit it. It won't sound horrible if you hit the open E, but it's not in there. That concludes the strum progression. They happen to split it between 2 chords, but in the next section, they do the long strum progression over each chord. So it basically section 1B would be a little easier. Then from there, we got to land this G major as quick as we can get there. Like I said, we're coming off up, down, 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 up, and then we start the whole strum progression as if it's the A minor and C major over a G major and F. And that is 3E, 2A, 3B, and 3E. All notes are clear. Down, 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 up, down, up. That final up is an F chord. And that may be tough to transition to. 1E, 3A, 3D, and 2G. Up, down, 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 up. 2 times through on that. No, 4 times through. 4th time no star. So the 4th time you're on the F, you'll go up, down, down. Throughout some of it, I can hear some open B and E in there. So if that happens, that's cool. It could have been harder. It could have been where you have to bar all of them, which is harder for most players in the beginning. So, but that'd probably be the hardest chord of the group. From there, section 1B, 37 seconds in, the chords are still in the same order, but just play the full, in other words, the long strum progression, which is down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, over each chord, starting with the A minor. C major. G. Now, it kind of sounded like they were doing 2 different concepts on this G. You can just go 3E, 2A, and hit all 6. Technically, I think that's a G6 chord, but same difference. It's still a G major. And then the F is just like before, but I went ahead and added the open B and E in it. If you don't like it, try to stop at the G and mute the B. So really, the format chord-wise is the same: A minor, C major, G major, and F, with a slight variation on the G and the F if you so choose. And then that's really that one strum pattern. Beginning, section 1A, split between 2 chords and 2 chords. Section 1B, the long strum per chord. Alright? That's the bulk of the song. There's a breakdown at about a minute in, and you can't hear it really loud, but it's some arpeggio or some picking through some chords. And all you need on this first one is 2D, and go A, D, G, D. Next one is act as if you're playing a C major. Just add the 3A, keep the 2D, do the same thing. 3E, and then D, G, D. We're going to skip the A string completely. And then the F, 1E, 3A, 3D. Go E, A, G, D. And it just does it that time. So if you want, you can add this pinky as you approach it, or have it all ready to go. But Rick, be sure you kind of push yourself. Be aware in your mind of tempo and timing. The goal is to not have pauses between these chords. Okay, so I would say step 1 is try to go through the motions and just in your mind know A minor, C major, G major, and F, and then the variations of those. In this section 1C, you just have to do this, 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 and this. That's a little simpler, but you have to pick. There's no strumming, but it's simple picking. Series of repeats at 1:06, and then coming off of section 1B, that second time you'll see the timestamp 2 minutes 17 seconds. It'll be the F chord, 1, 3, 3 open, and just strum it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick rest, and then I think our last section, section 2A, 2 minutes and 18 seconds in. Stay on that chord and go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or down, 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 down. Down, up, down, up. Take that strum, apply it over a G played like this. Just move it up a whole step. That's 2 frets. 3, 5, 5 open. Same strum over A minor. I'm not hearing a high E string in it, but you can put it in there if you want. C major. Same thing. Top of page 3. That same F and that same G, but go 8 downs on each. 2:48 timestamp. You're back to section 1B, but play it 2 times. And then there'll just be an A minor strum at the end. You'll think they're done and they're not. You'll hear in the studio they faded in the guitar, just doing down up, down up, down up, down up. I put ×4, but it's a fade in, and it depends where you are counting the first one at. But you can dynamically control that by starting softer and building it. Okay, I think there was one part in like section 1A, or it may have been 1B, where they come off the chord at the end when they transition and go, or, but I kept it all in the same chord. I wanted you to just get comfortable with it, but that's really the only thing that I kind of changed, and the average ears aren't even going to know that. Great first song, Rick. Have fun with it. I will, and definitely I would tune up to this song when you want to play along with it, but even just practicing with it, you know, if you want to pull the song up for reference, it's a good idea to have your guitar tuned up with them. It's an ear thing, and it gets your ear dialed in, and it steps towards training your ear. All right? Thanks. Appreciate it, Rick.